Today's Talk About It Tuesday question is, can you explain if and how regular people can benefit from SBLOC? So SBLOC is a securities-based line of credit, and it is one of the hidden gems of the rich. And it's very similar to a HELOC, and you can watch my videos on the HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. But this is an SBLOC, which means that you have a line of credit that you obtain based on or backed by your securities portfolio. So what is a securities portfolio? It can include stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, index funds, your paper securities. And a brokerage will set it up for you, and you will get a line of credit, which is better than a loan because it's renewable. And in general, you can get a line of credit that's between 50 and 70% of the total value of your portfolio at that time. And the interest rates are extremely low, and most of the time they're variable. But even for the worst case scenarios, you get between 6 and 9%. But the more you borrow, believe it or not, the lower the interest rate goes, right? So the higher the value of your portfolio, the more you can borrow. And you can get, if you have $1 million portfolio or more, usually less than 2% interest. So when I say it is a hidden gem of the rich, when they have portfolios worth $1 million plus, they're getting loans of 2% or less in terms of interest rate. So why is that a benefit? One, it's a line of credit, so it's renewable. Usually the payments are interest only, and it's a very flexible repayment schedule. 3, you're avoiding capital gains tax. You don't trigger capital gains tax. 4, even though you have the cash based on your portfolio is still fully intact and growing. So that means if the economy is good, you don't have to liquidate your investments. They stay right there and they grow. So what is the risk? Well, if your portfolio value goes down significantly because there's an economic downturn, some major crisis in the market, there will be a maintenance call. Some of you know it as a margin call, meaning that the loan will suddenly come due and you have to pay the whole thing. What are some of the things you can use it for? I would not use it for just a regular line of credit that you would use for a credit card, but as leveraged for another investment. Now, you cannot use it to buy other securities. That is a rule. That is one of the few rules. You cannot use it to buy other securities. So you can't buy more stocks, bonds, mutual funds. But you can buy real estate with it. You can use it to fund a new business startup. You can use it for pretty much anything else besides that. What are some of the other benefits? Oh, can regular people use it? If regular people can use it, anybody can use it if your portfolio is large enough. In most cases, they will not do an SBLOC loan of less than $100,000. So if that represents 50 to 70% of your portfolio, that means your portfolio will have to be worth between $200,000 and maybe $250,000 in order for you to qualify for an SBLOC. With most people, that's not a challenge if you've been investing long enough. You cannot use your retirement accounts, so that kind of knocks out a lot of regular people, because the only investment most regular people have is their 401k, 403b, or some other tax-deferred annuity. You cannot use a tax-deferred annuity. You cannot use your retirement account to get an SBLOC. But other than that, it's a phenomenal tool. Most people don't know how to use it. That's one of the other reasons I say you don't need a whole life insurance policy to borrow against, which is ridiculous. If you have a portfolio, you can borrow against your portfolio while your portfolio continues to grow. So when I say it's one of the hidden gems of the rich, it absolutely is. They use them all the time. And again, it's a revolving line of credit. So you can use it, pay it down, use it, pay it down. It's a great tool. I'd love to hear if you've ever had one, know someone who's had one, tried it, what your thoughts are on it. But please like, share, subscribe, keep the questions coming. I'll see you next Tuesday.